Hey guys, what's going on? Aaron here. Hope you are doing well. If you're watching this video right now, you might be checking out 24task.com, right? This is a freelance website where you can work as a freelancer, design logos, help people to do tasks, things like that, make money on the side. Let's see if it's legit. Let's see whether you can make money from this website. Is this a good way for you to start making income online, all right? Now, at any time, if you want to get my favorite way to get to $5,000 to $10,000 a month, 100% from home, just click the link below and I'll send you my favorite strategy straight to your email. You can check that out if you would like, all right? Now, over the years, about 15 years I've been online, I've reviewed hundreds and hundreds of different ways to make money on the internet, all sorts of different websites, freelancing, side income, surveys, GPT-style websites, all sorts of different business models like dropshipping, affiliate marketing, Amazon FBA, a lot of different ways to make money online, and some of them are great. And potentially you can make a lot of money, but some of them are, a waste of time. You make very little money, and some of them are just straight up scams, okay? So let's take a look at 24 tasks to see how this stacks up against other opportunities. Is this a good use of your time? Now, 24 tasks is a freelance website. If you come to the website right here, you probably see an ad for it, maybe on social media. Maybe you're somebody who is either a freelancer or maybe you have a skill and you're interested in maybe doing some sort of design work or translation work, or maybe you want to be a virtual assistant, maybe web development work, maybe you're a writer, and you're like, maybe I can come onto this website and make some money this way, okay? There are a lot of very good legitimate freelance websites out there, and we'll talk about that at the end of this video as well, all right? And this one looks really legit. If you come to 24tasks.com, I had never heard of it before, right? So when I saw this, it was very interesting for me because I've been doing this a long time, and I've reviewed a lot of the other freelance websites, but I've never seen this one before, okay? So if you kind of come down and you scroll down, it looks pretty nice. It looks like any of the other legitimate freelance websites, okay? You kind of scroll down here, it's set up very, very well, all right? Looks clean, looks good, looks legit. Okay, you can download it on the App Store and the Google Play Store as well, which is cool, all right? And so if you come, here to Google Play, for example, just understand that if you want to make money on the website, so you're not a client, you're actually a freelancer giving out your services, you have to download the one that's called 24 Tasks for Freelancers, okay? And about 100,000 downloads on the Google Play Store. You can download it onto your phone. And the slightly annoying thing about 24 Tasks is that you can only do it on your phone. You can't actually do it on your browser, on your computer, which makes it very difficult because the phone is very limited on how much you can actually key in, okay? And this is basically how it looks, right? So when you download the app, it's gonna look something similar to this, right? The interface basically looks like this, all right? You can find a whole bunch of different jobs, right? And all you would do is you would look for jobs. So whether you want to, design a logo, whether you want to design WordPress, things like that, all right? And here is where it starts to get a little bit fishy and a little bit weird, all right? So let me go back to the jobs so that you can actually see this, all right? So on the job interface, when you're actually on your phone, you're gonna see all sorts of different jobs. So maybe a virtual assistant job, and there are companies that are located all over the world. Remember, you can do this from anywhere because this is virtual freelancing, right? So, somebody wants you to design their website, do SEO services, design a logo, maybe do an audio for a podcast or whatever it is. And you'll see that a lot of these jobs seem like they pay a lot of money. All right, a lot more than what I'm used to seeing, because I've been marketing online a long time. I've hired many freelancers, okay? People that edit my TikTok videos, people that edit my YouTube videos. I've worked with people that do audio recordings on podcasts and things like that, and I know the general prices. I've designed a lot of logos, okay? I've designed like 20-30 logos, or had logos designed for myself over the years, and they are market rate. All right, but when you come onto this particular platform, it's very weird because the jobs that are offer a lot higher than what's usually offered in the marketplace. So if you want a logo design, you'll see jobs that say they're going to pay you $2,000 to design a logo. Okay, now for me as a user and a client who's experienced and I've seen the prices, to pay someone $2,000 for a logo, that doesn't sound right. Okay, that sounds a bit off. And if you look at some of the other jobs as well, it might be like a translation job. They're offering like $3,000 for a translation job. That to me is like a red flag. Okay, nobody pays $3,000 for a translation job unless it's for a long-term project over a long period of time, right? So a couple of red flags popping up already, which is really, really odd, okay? Now, the other thing that's really weird about 24 Tasks as a freelancer, if you want to make money on the side, is when you go onto the app and you click on a job that you want to actually apply for, there is very little information on the job. So with a lot of other legit freelance websites, okay, I'll share some with you in a minute, there's a lot of detail, okay, because you want to know exactly what job you're applying to, right? So if I'm hiring someone who's going to design a logo, the job description for that logo is very, very detailed. It'll be a whole, many paragraphs saying exactly what they want, what is the company about, what are the colors that they want, how much they're willing to pay, all that stuff, okay? But 24 Tasks doesn't ask for any of that info. So when you apply for a job as a freelancer, you're gonna see one little sentence. It's just gonna say something like, I need this logo for an event. I need this logo for my company, and I'm gonna pay you $2,000. So it just sounds really weird. And then if you're a freelancer and you wanna apply, you're gonna be led to this page, okay? So the page is basically you bidding on a job. So the job doesn't give you the budget. It's really weird. So other freelance websites, 99% of all the other freelance websites, the client will set the price that they want to pay. So if I want to hire an editor for my video, I'll say I'm going to pay this editor, $100 for 10 videos. That's my budget, right? But for 24 Tasks, they don't set any budgets. That is a huge red flag. They expect you to put a bid on how much you want to get paid for that particular job. That doesn't make any sense, right? And then it says, then they ask you to set your delivery date. Usually the client will set their delivery date. They'll say, I need this logo in a week, or I need this logo tomorrow. Can you do it by tomorrow? If you can't, I'm not gonna hire you, right? But 24 Tasks makes you set the delivery date and your price. It's very weird, okay? And then you place your bid, and then apparently there are a whole bunch of bidders that are gonna bid for the job. Okay, that's how it works. Now, if you win, then you do the job, and then apparently you get paid, okay? And now this is where it starts to get a little bit weirder, all right? So very little details on the job. There are no budgets on the job. Very little description. It just doesn't make sense. It's very, very odd, all right? And then they say that you can make your money through PayPal. That's how they pay you, mainly through PayPal, all right? Which is how a lot of other freelance websites work, okay? So on the surface, it looks like a legitimate website where, if you have some skills like web development or translation or virtual assistant or you're a marketer or designer, it looks like you can come here and pick up some jobs. But as I've said over this review, there are a lot of red flags popping up with this particular freelance website. And I found it very strange because I've never seen a fake freelance website before. Even for me, I've been doing this a long time, right? And I've spent a lot of money on all sorts of different things online, and this is very strange for me. So I wanted to dig into it a little bit more to find out what people are actually saying about 24 Tasks, because it looks like a legit site, right? Now, if you go to Quora, first of all, right, I wanted to find, and this is outside of a lot of these 24 Tasks. Look at this. Have you been scammed by 24 Tasks? I've been scammed, and I'm wondering if there are many. They are a freelancing company, but they don't pay their writers. Okay, they come up with excuses and fake promises to pay you. It has been almost a year waiting for payment. Okay, look at this. The same thing happened to me yesterday. They took 20 logo designs from me. Now they say I have to clear up my bank account according to international levy law. I have to pay $60 for it. Still, they haven't given me any money. I worked hard for that. Really bad. Okay, so it looks like they're taking work from people and not paying them, and even saying that you have to pay money to release your payment. That sounds like a classic 101 scam. Okay, if there was a definition for 101 scams, that's basically it. Look at this. I've heard of them, and they said they needed money to do so, so I told them to go shit in their hat, blah, blah, blah. Never pay money for them when they retrieve your money. It doesn't happen, okay? So that's just on Quora, a total external review platform, right? Check this out. So if you come here to Google Play Store, if you come down to their reviews, right, they have some good reviews and some bad reviews, right? But I'm gonna look at the bad reviews because that's really interesting to see what people are actually saying, especially if it's very consistent, okay? So look at this. 1 star. This app doesn't pay its freelancers. I worked for them for 4 years, but nowadays they don't pay. You send them an email follow up and they blatantly ignore. So maybe they used to work back in the day, but now they don't. Okay. Look at this, 1 star. I recently joined their platform. This app is a den for scammers. I wouldn't download it if I were you. They'll grant you tasks, then they'll send you a telegram where they'll tell you to finish up. It's a scammers app. I repeat, scammers app, don't go there. Like I said, playground for scammers. They'll ask for a $20 ID fee before you'll receive your payment. It's all a lie. Okay, look at this. Another one. App for program for scammers. I applied, never materialized, blah, 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 blah. Bugs, can't even blah, blah, blah. Okay. So not very good at all. Okay, look at this. 1 star. I always apply to jobs I qualify for every time. Then they say I'm qualified. Then I have to text them on Telegram for the work details. Okay, the fact that they are forcing people to reply to them on Telegram is fishy. Okay, because all the other freelance apps that I've used, everything happens directly in the app or the website. So they should not force you to use Telegram or something else. It's because they don't want to be tracked, okay? So again, huge red flag right there. After I complete the job, they ask for a linking fee. Never once have I received payment from this app or the people. Very, very bad app. I hate using it now. I lost $20 to a scammer, okay? So basically what it looks like is they're getting free work and they're getting people to pay money to release the money that they're owed for the work that they did. That's really, really bad, all right? And if you look at some of these good reviews, they sound too weird, right? I mean, let me read some of the really good ones, right? Okay. While using this app, few things I personally perceive: user-friendly interface, more than 90,000 portfolio availability on Freelancer, and Giga's quantity is huge enough for employers to find out the best quality talent or cheap, blah, blah, blah. I mean, people that write reviews don't write like that. It sounds like these are fake reviews written to try and make it seem like it's good. And if you read a lot of the good reviews, like the 5-star reviews, they sound like that. They're selling all the features and the benefits. People don't write testimonials like that. If you've read a lot of testimonials, they write like normal human beings, right? But these ones sound really, really weird. Let me find another one and we'll kind of wrap this up and I'll show you some other ones. Okay, look at this, right? Hope. Essential for freelancers, 24 Tasks is a game changer. Its user-friendly interface, seamless project management, and reliable payment system have transformed how I freelance. Highly recommended for all freelancers. Who talks like that? Nobody writes reviews like that, right? So very, very fishy. I would say that 24 Tasks is a straight up scam, unfortunately. Really sad, you know? It's very rare. This is the first time that I've reviewed a freelance website that looks 100% legit but is a straight up scam. That is really scary. Okay, so people, you need to be careful if you're watching this video right now, because this looks legit. Okay, and it's interesting how some people can create scams out of, like, I never thought that it would be possible to create a freelance website scam. It's really weird. So they're basically making you do a job, apply for a job, and then once you've done the job, they say that in order for you to get paid, you have to pay a little bit of money. That's where the scam is happening. Okay, so I would stay away from this. Now, if you are a freelancer and you want to find out some good freelance websites, okay, I highly recommend Upwork. This is where I hire a lot of freelancers. A lot of my freelancers, my virtual assistant, people that edit my TikTok videos and my content and things like that, all of them are from Upwork. This is a very, very good one. You can check it out if you want, if you're a freelancer. Another really good one is freelancer.com. Okay, these are all very, very legit, reputable. They will pay you. Everything happens on the website itself. They don't use Telegram or anything shady like that. These are good websites. Okay, so if you want to check that out, you can. Please stay away from 24 Tasks. This sounds like a complete sham. You know, it's pretty upsetting to hear that so many freelancers have been scammed by this. All right, you know, if you are a freelancer or you're thinking of getting into it, it's a great way to make side income. You just have to use a good site like Upwork or freelancer.com. But please remember that no matter what you decide to do, freelancing is still a job. Okay, it's not going to help you to retire or travel the world or anything like that. You still have to deliver your projects, right? So you're still trading your time for money. It's a good way, you know, it's a one step better than a job because you can work virtually, you can choose the projects that you work, you can pick the times that you work. but you're still trading your time for money. So if you are watching this video and you're thinking, well, Aaron, I want to start making some money on the internet, I don't know how, is there a way for you to do it? If you want to stop trading your time for money, if you want to learn a high income skill set, leverage automation, leverage skills so that you can generate as much money as you want. This is my favorite strategy for a beginner to get to $5,000 to $10,000 a month, 100% from home. If you would like that strategy, click the link below and I'll send you my favorite strategy straight to your email. You can check that out if you would like, all right? I hope you enjoyed this review of 24 tasks. Remember, stay away from this website, okay? And I hope to see you on another product review. Take care.